first day here. I've only seen a few small bucks, a few 2 points, one little 3x4, not a whole lot going on. So I'm gonna take the afternoon and check some trail cams and see what I got going, see if there's anything big on there. And then from there, I'll see if I can get something going for the late afternoon, evening. Unfortunately, those trail cams weren't too productive. I've had them up since June. Now it's August 31st, and I just didn't get all that much stuff on there. I did blow a little 3x4 out of his bed in one of the stands, but that's about it. But I've been laying here just in the shade, kind of taking it easy, trying to figure out what to do. It's about 4:30, and I had glassed this hillside across from me a few times, but the sun must have been just right to get a buck out of his bed, because I just found a nice one. So he laid back down already. He was up for just a few minutes, that's why I spotted him. Now he's back down, but I think I can get over to him. He's just this way from me, but I have to go down into a steep, thick canyon and then get way up above him and try and work down. So the wind seems to be okay. We'll see what happens when I get over there. Well, I just spooked a super nice buck. I think I was just too loud. I tried to come in from on top of him. There's another buck with him, and they just busted out the bottom before it really even began my stalk. I was like 100 yards away, but they just moved over the next ridge, so I'll swing over there and see if I can find them. The wind's blowing straight down at those bucks, so I don't think I can get on them tonight. It's I think it's like 6:30. Sun goes down at 8. Might be getting closer to 7 right now, but yeah, I just can't make it down there with the wind. It'll just spook them out, so I'm gonna back out and come see if I can get on them in the morning, hopefully. Alright, it's Saturday morning. I came back up here to see if I could find that bigger buck, and I just found him. He was crossing a hillside, and I was able to catch him. He headed down into some thick willows, and he never came out, so he must have bedded down there. It's still early. The sun hasn't even hit down there yet, but I also saw a little 4-point in the velvet just up the same draw from him, so there's lots of deer kicking around in here. So I probably need to give it some time, watch to see what they're going to do when the sun hits them, and then make a play. That buck never bedded down. He walked from the middle draw over to a draw on the right, went into the thick green stuff I was talking about. Then he went all the way back to the middle draw, which is the same one that he was bedded in yesterday. And then he slowly worked his way out of that canyon to the left. We'll have to wait and see how the day goes and see if I can relocate him, find him again. I've got grouse all around me right here. There are at least 5 that I've seen. And I think they opened today. And I've got a bow. couldn't relocate any of those bucks, but I had some four-wheeler trouble this morning. The ATV died on the way up a big ridge, right in the middle of it. So I had to walk from there, thought I'd come back. I hoped I had just flooded it maybe. Came back, wouldn't start. So I turned it around by hand, lifting it around, and got it going back down the hill. Magically, luckily, I got it to start, and it's running now, but I'm afraid to kill it. So I'm heading back down, gonna go see if we can figure out what was going on with this. And day's probably shot because of, that's okay, because it's hot and there wasn't a whole lot going on anymore. So hopefully